these tires eat, dude. A little help over here. Woohoo! Oh, boys! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back at it. We just got back from Performance East and we picked up some new stuff for the bikes. Some of the new stuff being some new tires. Now, as you guys can tell, these are some new tires you've never seen on the channel. These are High Lifter Outlaw Maxes. Now, we all know and love our Assassinators, but everybody's starting to run them, and I'm kind of tired of all the Renegades looking the same. I'd probably say the two most popular mud tires on the market is Assassinators and Moto Havocs. And nothing's wrong with those tires, great tires, but it's time to kind of explore and find something new. So I went to Performance East. I looked for the most aggressive tire they had that was not a Moto Havoc and not Assassinator because I wanted to try something new. And so we landed on these bad boys. These are a 32 by 10. The Nators we typically run on 32 by 9s, so these are a little bit wider. They got a bigger footprint, and honestly, they got a ton of tread. Let's go over here and compare it to a Nator real quick. Now, compared to the Nator, this one being in a wheel and aired up, this one not being in a wheel yet, they're about the same height. They definitely run pretty true to size, but the Nators, they have such a deep freaking lug, dude. I mean, you're not beating this lug. They got the deepest lugs on the market. But with these new Outlaw Maxes, you got pretty good tread depth, but it's also a larger footprint. If you look at the tires side by side, especially up here at the top, you can definitely notice this 10 wide is a lot wider than the 9 wide. Now, what I think is going to happen, I think the Nators are going to be better in typical mud, your clay, your gunk, your goop. But I think these Outlaw Maxes are going to be better at places like Busco, where there's a lot of sand. Them being wider, having more flotation, a little bit smaller knobbies where it's not going to dig straight to the bottom. I think we're going to see a big improvement there. But today, we're putting them on the Renegade. This Renegade's been stocked for way too long. I mean, honestly, I haven't even rode it much. How many hours we got? We got 16.7 hours. We got 16 hours on this thing and it's still bone stock. So the cryptids gotta go, and we do have some RJWC stuff laying around. We got a gas cap. Biggest thing is these tail lights. But we're gonna hurry up, knock this out, take these tires off, get them mounted, throw the tail lights in, because then we're doing tire testing. We'll be putting my Renegade and Jim's Renegade side by side. Nators versus Outlaw Maxes, and we're just gonna see what happens. Let's get this thing built out real quick, and we can go ride. Well, guys, it is finished up, and holy cow, these things are meaty. The guys just got back to show me this thing, and it is insane. Look how meaty that thing looks. I mean, it's pretty insane. Jim, pull up the other Renegade, brother. We got to get this Renegade, this one on the Nator side by side. Everyone has seen 32 Nators on Renegades. I mean, like I said before, everybody has them. What everybody does to these bikes. So I want to put them side by side and see what they look like. We're going to see what the overall look looks like. We're going to see what the difference looks like, and then we're going to go ride and test them. So here is the Renegade on Outlaw Maxes. I mean, she's a beefy boy. And then here's a 25 Renegade on the 32-inch Nators. This is like the end-all be-all setup. This is what everybody runs, which, I mean, that's pretty hard to beat. Those are some aggressive tires. But side by side, you get a lot more surface area with these Outlaws than you do with the Nators. But with that, we're gonna see what the flotation's like, and we're gonna go test it out in some nasty, nasty swamp clay. I think when we get to Busco Beach, that's where we're gonna see the biggest difference. Any kind of sand, I think the Outlaws are gonna absolutely kill it. The Nators have honestly never really impressed me in the sand, but man, they dig in some clay. Let's look at the rear ends real quick. I mean, look at that beefy boy. And then here's the Nators. Big, big difference. Here you got 10 wides, here you got 9 wides. But overall, the tire height is about the same. If not, I'm gonna give the Outlaws just a little bit higher. I mean, that's pretty freaking close. We got the brand new motor in Jim's bike, but put down in the comments, which tire do you think is gonna outperform the other in the swamp, out in the backyard? Let's throw on the helmets and let's go test them. Now, let's do this before we forget. So I'm gonna lower all these, make sure to put probably 4 PSI in all of them. Maybe 5, we'll do 5. I just do not want this thing to float. So I got a true tape measure. Now these are brand new tires. The Nators I don't think measure true to size, but let's tape this one back here. I'd probably say it's It ain't a true 32. You're missing like a ½ inch, ¼ inch, somewhere in that ballpark, but they are aired down. So if these things were actually aired up to where they're supposed to be, probably be a true 32. Fire up. Hey, first ride on your new motor?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's throw this thing in sport mode. But the goal today is to not only send these machines, but to test them in the mud. We got some beautiful weather out, and I want to slow crawl these things. It's hard to tell what the tires are doing at high speeds, especially with two different bikes making different amount of power, but at low speed. We both have diff lock. They should be able to do the same thing. Boy, these tires are meaty, son. Dude, I can hear the tires roaring on the ground. It sounds like a dadgum mud grab and it's on dirt. That's how much tire contact these things have, dude. You first.
No.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors.
My motor's fresh.
Rock, paper, scissors. Let's do it. Come on, don't be a puss. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Dude, in my head, I was trying to time it. I literally knew what you were gonna do, bro. I still lost. All right, 4-wheel drive. All right, we're gonna try to slow crawl this. So let's throw diff lock on. We're just gonna see how these tires do slow crawling it. Boy, this is gonna be deep. I don't know if these things are gonna float, but I bet they stay on top of the rut. It'll be interesting. They're either gonna stay on top or they're not. All right, we fell in now. The goal's to slow crawl. I think they're doing pretty good.
We got a lot to live up to right here.
See if they can crawl up out of this. This will be a true testament. Oh my gosh. Dude, it just ate right through that. We didn't even spin them. I ain't gonna lie, that impressed me. Let's see what the Nators do. Look how deep he is. He's got no flotation. He's way deeper than I was. Dude, look how deep he is. My bike never got that deep.
Ooh, the water's cold. If I didn't have waders on.
It's going, it's moving. But look how deep he is. I definitely stayed on top of the mud with those tires. Man, those lugs are crazy looking though. All right, this is where I think those tires helped me come out of that better than those Nators would. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Is your belt wet?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude. Hey, the tires did about the same. This muck will really be a good testament too. But we gotta drain your belt box real quick.
It did just go under heart surgery, so.
Yeah, this is the first time it's been in water since. No, it's dry. That one's dry too. Yeah, you're dry on your air box. Belt box, you're gonna have to pull from the back to get that out. So if we get this rubber gasket off. Oh yeah, she's wet. Boy, whenever you got a leak on a belt box, they are never fun, dude. That sucks. I don't know, man. Do we want to go and try to fix this?
Well, I'm not gonna go back through and keep getting my clutches wet.
Yeah, that could be a problem. Let's take this back so we can like get a true test to figure out which tire we're gonna give the dub to by the end of the video. Hey, I'm going through one more time though. I'm going through the thick part, dude. All right, 4-wheel drive low. Now this stuff's thick. If I get through here, it's honestly because I got flotation. I mean, this stuff's thick. Dude, it is really staying on top so far. Now I'm starting to pick some mud up off that tire right there. Dude, that's impressive. Jim, you can go through that. It's not really over the belt box, but it is some thick, freaking nasty mud, dude.
Belt's gonna get soaking wet again, I'm telling you, watch.
I really want to see how he does. How did the Nators do slow crawling it? Because those tires just did great, son. I'm very, very happy with that. I mean, we might have a new tire to start running, boys.
I'm getting wet.
He's buried. He's buried. And I'll tell you right now, that's not because of his clutches. That's because the Nators, dude. Bro, I think we're onto something. These tires being wider, more meaty, we might be onto something, dude. That's the exact same spot I went through right there. Look. Uh-oh. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Bro, these tires eat, dude. Bro, it's the flotation on them 10 wides. All right, I'm sold. That is awesome. The question is how he's gonna do in the pond. Look, literally having to pull him out. Now, granted, if he could have really stuck the power to it, maybe he could have spun it out. Are you sold? Because I'm pretty sold.
I'd like to have a dry belt.
Well, I never got on the throttle. I mean, I creeped all the way through it.
I want to dry a belt.
Well, let's go dry your belt, son. We can go dry it. But dude, I'm telling you, they stay on top of the mud like the Hondas do. And there's only 4 PSI in those.
So they're staying on the bottom and still staying on top of the mud.
It's not like it's floating, I don't think. I think it's actually just the width keeping it on top. But I'm a little worried if it's gonna float in the pond. If it floats in the pond, that is an easy way to sink a bike. We're gonna have to find out today. All right, let's go fix your bike there, pal. Hey, so what'd you say there, pal?
If those tires, the Outlaw Maxes, if they keep doing what they just did, these will come off of this bike.
The Nators are gone?
They will go away forever.
I'm not making this video to trash on Nators or Moto Havocs or any other tire. We're simply just testing a new tire just to see how it performs against the best in the game. Now, Jim just had a brand new motor installed on this thing, and we have a leaky belt box. What we're about to do, I won't recommend to everybody, but it's what we're gonna do because we do not have a smoke tester on site. What we're gonna do is fill the exhaust intake full of water. This being to the air box, you'll sink your machine. This one being to your belt box, it'll be fine. It's already full of muddy water. Running clean water through it's not gonna hurt it, and it'll help us find our leak. Hey boys, where's the water hose? There we go. I hope it's long enough. Is it long enough? Yeah. That's it? Are you kidding me? Push the foiler over here, I guess. Now we got the foiler close enough. Let's turn on our water. Jim, you want to do the honors and stick it in? There we go. Ooh, in the hole. So what we're looking here for is a leak. I can hear it filling up in here. Meanwhile, it's just filling the engine up. Could you imagine?
That would be so my luck.
It's crazy how much water this thing will hold. See, dripping right there. But that's not enough. We got some drippage right there. It is not enough for the amount of water he was taking on in this airbox. I really don't think.
How much water came out when you pulled that plug on the back?
A good amount. I mean, maybe it's a slight drip, but okay. Our belt box is almost full. We do have this one leak. Now I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna try to trace it back. See if it's the seal or if this water's running down the back side. I hope it ain't running down the back side. I hope it's just a seal. We turned our water up, so we should get this thing full here pretty shortly. I can hear it coming. So the leak that we do have is pretty minor. It is not a bad leak.
Oh, there it is.
Jim's bike's back in action. It was actually leaking on the seal on the shaft where the secondary actually connects. But she's good to go. Let's throw on the helmets. Let's get back out to testing. I'm kind of already sold on what we already witnessed, but just to make sure what we seen was correct, we're gonna do it again. All right, we're gonna go right through where he got swamped and see how these tires do. So being he got stuck and dug out a hole, we're gonna go through that same hole right where he got stuck, where it should go ahead and throw me down. He got stuck right there. So I should fall in and find the hole. Yep, there it is. It's climbing, dude. I mean, barely spun the tires going through it. See what the Nators do?
Let's see if we can pull through.
The thing with the Nators, man, they're a great tire, but they are skinnies and they cut straight to the bottom and they'll frame you out.
Diff lock wasn't on.
Diff lock, brother.
And we got a challenge, baby!
Hey, just follow me. I'm gonna see if I can get you stuck. So yesterday, him getting stuck right where I went through and then me coming back around him, I mean, bro, it really showed how good these tires are. So we're gonna see if we can't do that again. This is a hard line. We are literally trying to get stuck now. We'll see if we can't get this thing stuck. Oh man, these things just dig. This is a hard line I'm going at right now. I'm spinning all four, but I mean, it's steadily crawling. Like, it's not never coming to a stop. I mean, I'm impressed it just did that. See what happens when he comes through it. I mean, these are the same bikes, same tire height, everything. I think he's doing pretty good. Hey, I mean, they're going. We're gonna have to find some worse mud than this. We're gonna hop in this little divot and we're gonna go up out that way. Bro, these tires are just crawling all over this swamp. Other than what we seen when we first put these things in here, I mean, they're pretty similar. Ooh, that water's cold. We're just gonna let these tires dig. Letting the tires do the work here. Them ruts are deep, dude. we're literally having no problem going anywhere in the swamp now. Let's see what happens with him coming through there.
This is where the P5 was stuck at.
Hey, you see how much deeper he is than me? But hey, it's pulling. I mean, the Nators are doing what the Nators are supposed to do. Uh-oh. See if they can get up the wall like I just did. Uh-oh. Oh, they bit. They bit for sure. It definitely ain't quite as easy to tell today what tire's doing better. I'm gonna try to get up onto this island, get in the soft mud, see if he can do that. We're gonna have to go find worse mud, dude. Should we like start doing shit in two-wheel drive? We're going everywhere, no problem.
I think between the two tires, that one does a little better at staying on top and floating. But when then I dig down and I cut through, we're doing the same thing, just different styles.
The problem with them is if you get framed out.
I think it's a testament to say that you don't have to buy sassies to go where sassies go.
No. They're doing good too, though.
I am impressed. I like them.
I'm gonna go onto this island, I'm gonna hit it and see how it skims, kinda. We're just gonna do a little two-wheel drive skim, though. Woohoo! All right, now we just play in the mud. I'm over it. Uh-oh. Did he just get it stuck? I was about to come in like a bat out of hell, son. It's gonna go.
Holy!
All right, now we hit it. Oh, it's so good. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, that thing's so loud. Damn, I covered you, bud.
It's in my boot.
Your boots?
My boot's full of water.
Oh my gosh. I didn't think I was gonna splash you that good. Are you having trouble right here?
I think I fell in the P5 rut.
All right, now I gotta hit that. We kind of went over right where he did, and this thing just stayed on top. I'm telling you, I think I like these tires. Well, we're gonna have to see how they do in the pond. The pond's gonna be the testament. Should we hit him? How pissed would he be if we splashed him again? All right, we'll just do a little bit. Dude, that's a soft landing on these big tires. I'm a little nervous. Hello. Kind of got out of the rut there. Now I gotta get back on the bike.
Are you floating?
No, I hit the rut sideways. Oh, the waders are a little tight for getting back on the bike. Let's do a little skim action in low. Bro, they skim like a son of a gun. I mean, that's not even a whole lot of speed. I'm in low, and it just freaking held true, dude. I can feel the tires dig down every time I smack the throttle. Fuck! The tires definitely like being crawled, dude. Boy, these things do skim, dude. They skim great. We're definitely gonna run these tires for a bit longer. They're definitely a good contender. Yeah, we stayed in the rut that time. Boy, them ruts are deep. I can definitely feel my front floating a little bit. Be interesting when we get into the pond how they do. Well, I think that's enough of the swamp right now. I can't say there's a defiant winner other than what we got originally. We should definitely do time trials across this little mud hole right here. Time me when I come out. Let's time the tires. Now, this ain't a whole lot of mud, but it is water. I'm expecting the Nators to beat me on this. Four-wheel drive low, no diff lock. I felt like I was on top of the water the whole time. 4.95. Screenshot that. I wish we had a longer mud hole. It didn't dig like normal. It was definitely a lot different of a feeling than on the Nators. So right here's my line. You ready? Go! .26. You want to hit it again? See if we get a different number?
Hey, you want to go that way this time?
Yeah, we can. Oh, he's gonna hit the wall right there. You ready? Go! Stop. 4.61. So you went all the way to the fence?
Yeah, bumper to the fence, it slows you down a little bit.
Well, it definitely makes you go quicker through the hole.
Yeah, across the water, you're fast.
That's a fast time. The biggest issue is not gonna be jumping that berm coming out, dude, because that is gonna suck. That time's gonna be hard to beat. We are on the fence. I need to put sport mode on. All right, I'm good. And sending it. Ah! There's no way that didn't beat you, bro. 430? What was yours, 4.65? I think they're actually picking up speed, staying on top. I think you're pushing through more water because it's wanting you to go to the bottom, where that's trying to stay on top of the water a lot more. Dude, for a second, I really thought I was going over the berm. All right, let's go to the pond. So far, I think these tires are kind of being impressive. These are the exact same bikes. He actually has stock clutches, and he's not running NOS on those hits. So, I mean, they're the exact same bike. But dang, dude, this son of a gun was just skimming. I mean, it's just like it was staying on top there. I think putting this bike in the ponds is what's going to be the most upsetting thing about these tires. I mean, I got 4 PSI on all my tires. I definitely probably could get by with lower, but we definitely will have to see. I'm just hoping this thing don't float, but it's definitely, I can just tell by being in the swamp, it's definitely got some float to it. Oh, he's going right in. We're just descending it. Oh, I hope I don't sink this bike. They don't feel as floaty as I was thinking. I mean, it'd be floating pretty bad right here, because we definitely should be floating right here. And it's not. I don't know, man. I'm kind of happy with these tires. Now, am I going to switch all my bikes to these? No. I really thought they would float bad. I think they weigh less than the Nators too, so it's helping this bike spin them harder. All right, back in the hole. I kind of want to test how deep the pond is. This could be a good or bad idea. That gets deep fast. My back is floating. Well, that's a little scary. Maybe take a little more air out of the back tires. Maybe not much though. I mean, when you're moving forward, it's not a huge issue. We definitely got to come out with a snorkel. Oh shit! We definitely got to come out with a snorkel riser for the Renegades. It needs them bad. I'm gonna go pretty deep. Hopefully I don't get sucked out to the middle. The back is definitely floating. I mean, pretty bad. I mean, you keep a little bit of throttle. It doesn't float too bad. The problem is if I break off into a wheelie, the way this pond is shaped, whoa, it's gonna take me out to the middle, which is it's doing right now. Let's see, I think I got it back. We're getting back on this pond edge. It's a little floaty, dude, but it's not like end of the day floaty, that's for sure. The mud on the bottom over here is pretty dadgum bad, that's for sure. See if my belt got wet. Oh, we're not in sport mode. No, we're good. No water in the belt. Let's go across there, pal. Yeah, baby! Bro, it just wants to suck me out to the middle so bad. See how I keep turning left? My bars are turning right, and I can't, ooh, I can get ground right here. Yeah, so now I can actually pull it to the right. Ah! F it, we're going across the middle. This is a terrible idea. It's been a long time since I've went across the middle on a freaking Can-Am. We might sink it, we might not. We're gonna find out. This is stupid! Oh, so stupid. Oh gosh, I'm being stupid with it. This is for Hondas. As long as my, oh gosh. Why is my back tire sinking so bad? Oh, that's over my waders. That is over them. Oh, it's coming in. Oh, I'm soaked. Oh no. Oh, now the back's floating. Oh, a little help over here. Oh gosh. Oh, there's no getting back on this thing now. Oh, my phone's not in my pocket. Help! Grab this thing. Oh, that was bad. Dude, I'm so full of water. All right, I'm good. Oh, I weigh 1,000,000 pounds. It just got so high, I was just sitting in a wheelie, and my back right started just digging. See, now I'm not even going forward. This pond just wants to drag you to the center. It's definitely a little floaty. Ah, oh no. So much for being clean. She was not a fan at all. Little floaty, little floaty. The front was so floaty, I couldn't really get it down to get my back tires to turn. For some reason, probably because I was on the right side, the right side tires just wanted to dig to the bottom. But you get that with any four-wheeler. Man, my brand new Gator waders. But we compared the Outlaw Maxes to the Nators. Put down in the comments what tire you think won. I think the Nators would have been a little floaty in there and doing kind of the same stuff, but they're definitely a little bit more floaty. muddy, but it's not too bad as long as it ain't super, super, super deep. I definitely think they're gonna be a awesome, awesome skim tire. But man, we found a tire that can really, really compete up against the Nators. What tires do y'all want to see go head to head next? Put it down in the comments. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. Hit the like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.